Most people think that sending DMs means sounding pushy or fake. Sending DMs doesn't have to feel weird. How you can send 100 DMs, you're gonna actually get replies. If you probably get my daily emails, you probably know that I recently talked about Alex Hermosi. And whoa, did you get a lot to say about that? So today, I want to go deeper on something from that email that clearly struck a nerve. Because honestly, most people think that sending DMs means sounding pushy or fake. Like those awkward messages like, hey, boss lady, I love your vibe. Want to collab? No, thank you. Delete my block forever, right? But here's the thing, sending DMs doesn't have to feel weird or salesy or robotic. In fact, I'm going to show you how you can send 100 DMs that are really real, that feel so real that it's human, that you're going to actually get replies. So let's go and do that. All right. So let's quickly talk about why sending DMs makes so many people cringe. And it's usually because the messages we get totally sound fake, right? Like they're extremely pushy and they're like, they just looked at the last post and they're like, oh, I just recently saw this. And I'm like, yeah, I love your vibe. But the way we're doing this today is going to feel very different. And it's going to feel 100% you. And here's the plan, super simple, super actionable. So when it comes to leads, I know exactly what you're thinking. V, don't tell me we're going to post more or my thumbs, I'm going to stay numb. I'm exhausted and fair. Me too. We're not doing any of that today. Okay. Instead, let's talk about something that's worked for literally thousands of years. And it is talking to actual humans. Yay. You know what I mean? It's really revolutionary, right? Now, don't roll your eyes to me just yet. I promise I'm not sending you off to a digital version of awkwardness with networking parties with boring appetizers. I swear I'm not. This is about making it simple and not awkward. And here's exactly how we're going to do this, okay? So, first off, forget complicated terms like warm outreach or cold outreach. We're not talking about that. We're just starting the conversation with people who already know you, aka your friends, your past clients, or connections, right? And asking them for a tiny little favor. And you're going to present this way. Hey, quick favor. I'm launching something really cool. Can you think of anyone who might need? And then you say here what you're offering. And by the way, if you connect me with someone and then they sign up, I got a little thank you commission for you. And your friend also gets a discount too. See what you actually just did there? You made it all about them. Here's the sneaky psychology behind why this actually works. And I want to break it up for you. One, you are not asking your friends to buy from you. You are simply asking if they know anyone else who would. Pressure? None. Gone. They don't even have to do any of the work or spend any money on you. Now, second, you are giving them a reason to actually care because they're your friends. They're somebody that maybe have worked with you. They know you. So, because let's face it, people love helping, but they love helping more when there's something in it for them, right? So, it's an exchange. Oh, I give you this, you give me that. So that is like a no brainer decision. And then the coolest part is that you can actually do this anywhere your people hang out. And when I mean your people, the people are going to be contacting those 100 people. Okay. So if you live on Instagram, Like me, awesome. Send them a voice note or a quick video or a DM. And bonus points if you show your actual face so they can remember that you are human. So it's not like maybe an assistant or somebody that said that, right? Is this whole part is about the communication. And if your friends spend more time, for example, on LinkedIn or on TikTok, pop your head there. Why not? If you don't go there, but they're all there, just simply send them a note. Don't be that weird person that actually sends corporate messages or is only related to the business. You know, stay who you are. Stay you, stay casual, stay friendly. It's a conversation. And if your people hang out in WhatsApp, go for it. Great. Make that same message and send it to them. Drop a voice note saying, hey, can you hook me up? But maybe make it sound a little bit more professional than that, or don't if they're really close to you. And it is all about you and what how they will react to this. Now, here's a genius move. What you can actually do is just ask right there and then, would you mind, looping me on the conversation with that person so they immediately know and they already have your contact right away? And this could be perfectly by an email when you're two people and the third one is there and they simply just reply because they know that person. So on a WhatsApp, on DMs or anything, it's the same thing. So ask them to do that little favor for you. And and so they don't feel to make it awkward, because I've been in so many cases that I've networked people and I say, hey, how are you? I want to introduce you to so and so, right? But when it's more, and that's more in like in a business setting, right? But when it's more personal, you can say, hey, can I introduce you to, like right now, that message won't disappear. They will not ghost you. They will not reply because somebody's already telling them and asking them, who they already know, that you want to get together. I mean, you guys should talk together, right? So this strategy also works wonders if you want to land a podcast interview. And I will tell you a little bit more about this in the future, because we've done this in my business. And what I will say here is that you can actually tweak it to make that message a little bit more personal. You can say something like, hey, I love your podcast. Do you know anyone who might need an expert on messaging or branding as a guest? Happy to return the favor, or a referral and a bonus, things like that. But hold on to the podcast thought. I just wanted to mention it, but this is really not about okay. But here is the wonderful thing. You are expanding your network. You are expanding your network without spending a dime on ads. You are simply asking for a simple favor. And before you ask, what if nobody responds? Listen, I've been ghosted plenty, and it happens. But every no gets closer to the yes. I always say that it doesn't matter if it's bad or it doesn't matter. You learn from it. Maybe you had to tweak a little bit the message. But I know when you are reaching out to cold people, and forget about the word, okay? But I'm saying like cold people that actually do not even know you. It is a lot harder to get their attention. But when somebody's coming with a referral from, hey, I have this friend that knows this, that does that, and this is what they do, it's a lot different. And even if they don't know anybody else, you will still be top of mind. Why? Because first, they trust you, they know how you work, or maybe they worked for you, or they've known you for years. It doesn't matter. But once now they know, maybe they didn't know what you did, but now they do know what you are offering. Now, here's another thing that I would say is like the cherry on top that you can actually do this. You can actually offer them a commission, right? Or you can You can do like a referral bonus, or even something like as simple as a Starbucks gift card. It doesn't matter. Something that or you take them out for a drink or anything. Things that normal people actually do. We sometimes overcomplicate ourselves. Just make sure that they know that you are serious about them, but that you're also thinking about them in the way that you thank them. Most people ask for favors and they don't offer anything in return. So when people feel appreciated, they'll talk about you even more, my friends. I tell you, this is one of the things uh, that I truly remember, that there are people that you already know, that they know you know. And hey, if you try this strategy and it works, please send me a DM. I want a proof of life, of pictures and images and videos if you have them. And bonus points if you send me screenshots of your successful DMs. And here's the truth bomb for today's episode. You don't need 1,000 followers to blow up your budget or to get ads, to get leads. You just need to get creative and actually talk to people. Isn't it revolutionary? Yes. And I'm going to tell you a little bit something. Even if you're overthinking, oh my God, she said 100, and you're still thinking about it, and we're almost done with the episode. Listen, take 5 leads, take 10 people that you know each day. Spend a few hours. No, sorry, let me rewind that. Spend a few minutes, right? Send them and just simply copy paste them. Obviously, please say their name, say something relatable. If you haven't seen them, say something that it opens a conversation. That is maybe something funny, something last time you saw them or you thought about them because you were doing this. You know how to talk to your friends and the people that you know best. So, because we talk differently to the people that we know, to the people that actually we want to attract as potential clients and potential leads, right? So, be sure that you're doing this. Just talk to them as you usually do. And if any of this still feels weird, my friends, remember, this is not for them. This is for somebody that they know. Don't overthink that step, okay? It's quite important so that you can actually get the results that you truly want. But seriously, what's the worst that could happen? You make more connections, you get better referrals, and you save some money. Terrifying. I know it's terrifying. If it makes sense to you and you want to keep this real talk going daily, come and join me in my daily emails. It's just like the podcast, but with even more sass. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description, or you can send me a DM with the word daily at Veronica DiPolo. And that is all for me today. I really hope you do this for you. It's quite easy. You have your marching orders, and let's go and talk to people the way that we're supposed to be talking to. I hope to see you same time, same place next week. Bye bye. Bye.